Well, it was an open secret for years. Now the city of San Diego is going after a popular hookah lounge in Logan Heights. The Secret Yard is accused of serving alcohol well into the morning hours without a liquor license and attracting violent crime.
NBC7 investigative reporter Alexis Rivas joins us now with records showing the city attorney's office knew about the lounge for nearly 2 years, but Alexis only just recently took legal action.
Yeah, that's right. The city attorney recently filed this lawsuit against the hookah bar. It is damning and it is exhaustive. So we wanted to know what took the city so long.
It's nearly 4 a.m. on a Sunday, but you wouldn't know it looking at the patio outside the Secret Yard hookah lounge in Logan Heights. That is, until this punch set a blood-chilling act into motion. This shows the sidewalk in front of the hookah lounge. That's the man who threw the punch, kicked out and walking away until another patron trailed him and didn't want anyone to see what he did next. Shot in the head and the leg, yet somehow this man survived.
Relax your head, relax your head.
Jurors convicted his shooter of attempted murder. This was just one of 225 police calls within a 3-year period laid out in a lawsuit filed by the San Diego city attorney. The complaint ties hookah lounge customers to a host of crimes, including murder, battery, assault with a deadly weapon, ghost guns, drug deals, a hit and run, just to name a few.
People don't go out for a drink expecting to get shot or stabbed.
Kane Handel says the man who survived a bullet to the head asked her to represent him in a civil lawsuit against the lounge, a lawsuit he recently dropped.
I've had many cases over the years, over the last 38 years, all kinds of cases, but this one I think is one of the craziest cases I've had.
What makes it crazy, says Handel, is Secret Yard was anything but secret. The city's lawsuit says dozens of neighbors complained about the loud DJ well into the morning hours, a DJ and a dance floor for which the Secret Yard didn't have a permit. And speaking of things they weren't licensed for, state regulators revoked their alcohol license more than a year ago. Yet on social media, the Secret Yard flaunted its doors were open till dawn.
You guys all together?
Yeah. So at 1:30 on a Friday morning, our team checked it out for ourselves. Not only was there a DJ, the bar was raking in orders. Sure enough, we found buying our own liquid courage went down smoother than the vodka.
The most you can do is revoke the license.
That's correct. That is the most we could do is revoke the license.
That's Melissa Ryan. She heads up the San Diego office of the Department of Alcoholic Beverage Control. Once her agents take away a liquor license, Ryan says it's up to the city to make sure the business honors that. If not,
that shows that nobody's paying attention to people who are violating the law, and that's not a good message that anybody wants to send.
At the time of this interview last November, the complaint shows the city attorney was already aware that the Secret Yard was serving alcohol without a license for nearly a year.
And that is frustrating.
It's not just crime and loud late-night dancing and drinking. The city says the hookah lounge ignored repeated warnings the building itself was unsafe. Even after inspectors flagged fire and electrical hazards, they said the Secret Yard did nothing. The city attorney's office says that is why they finally took legal action.
We asked several times for an on-camera interview, but they refused. They sent us a statement that didn't answer why it took years, though the city attorney said, in part, we worked closely with law enforcement in an extensive and in-depth investigation.
Owner Esser Haruz didn't want to talk to us on camera, but over the phone he told me they know what they did and admitted the Secret Yard made mistakes and disturbed neighbors. He also claimed the hookah lounge often worked to help police, though when we checked with SDPD, they said the hookah lounge owner was the opposite of cooperative.
San Diego should be a safe place for people to go out and have a good time.
Understanding why some wanted this place closed is simple.
They're innocent people that get hurt. Just simple as that.
As for why it took so long for the city attorney to crack down on them, well, that is still a secret.
This complaint against the Secret Yard doesn't even require an immediate closure. A judge will have to weigh in for that. The suit also asks the judge to fine these owners thousands for all of those safety violations and make them pay for all the costs of prosecution and investigation, including years' worth of police response. Alexis Rivas, NBC7 investigates.